Hey, what's up, everyone? There is a lot to cover and there's a lot to catch up on. This is going to be a video regarding various anomalies happening in the world around us. So let's get started with this snow event in Colorado in August. The ground was blanketed in anywhere from a half inch to an inch of snow. Calling it weather chaos, it's August and it's snowing in Colorado and Utah. Flooding, hail, and high winds, as well as tornadoes, were also reported. Astronomers supposedly discover a new structure, megastructure, that they're calling an alien structure because no one is certain what it is, in the middle of the Milky Way. And it's out of control. Caldor Fire in Northern California has tripled in size in 24 hours. Thousands evacuated, dozens of homes destroyed, and the perfect combination, so to speak, for it to spread further has taken place. This is an image shown. And a critical bug has taken place that has exposed millions of cameras, smart devices, and audio to hackers. And this is from that extreme flooding from Hurricane Fred, or Tropical Storm Fred, as it moved up the East Coast, the Carolinas. Over 98 people are rescued, 2 dead and 35 missing. 10 to 15 bridges have been destroyed after the rain from Tropical Storm Fred moved through North Carolina. This is bad news. The Taliban have seized U.S. military biometrics devices, and that's really bad for Afghan collaborators. Our technology and our weapons have been seized. Why were they left there? Who knows? This administration has made a horrible decision in the way they went about that, giving the bad guys the weapons, as usual. There has been a cascading list of events taking place in Germany. From major disasters, they just went through some fires, I believe, several earthquakes. Nearby in Italy, a volcano was erupting. Now, they went through unprecedented floodings that are supposedly a one in 1,000-year event. Now, an unexpected tornado ripped through Germany. And several days ago, a Russian rocket damaged a Chinese satellite. Not only that, but it was a military satellite. And the U.S. drought situation is getting worse. They say the drought in the U.S. Southwest is worse than it's been in over 1,200 years. Supposedly, it's only going to get worse, they say. The U.S. has declared the first ever Colorado River water shortage. Arizona and Nevada are both affected. And several days ago, the alarms went off, sounding throughout the Hamaoka nuclear power plant in Japan. In other news, a secret terrorist watch list has been exposed with over 1,900,000 potential terrorist names leaked to the public onto the internet. And in other news, economic attack on the United States. How Russian mobsters, Chinese hackers, and Nigerian scammers have used stolen identities to plunder tens of billions of dollars from the citizens and from public aid that was supposed to go to the people during this pandemic. And Afghanistan opportunity, China, Russia, and other countries ready to deepen their friendly cooperative relations after the Taliban has seized control of Afghanistan once again. And the Haiti death toll has continued to rise as drone footage showed the devastation and destruction. Death toll was over 1,400 as of 4 days ago, or 3 days ago, I should say, and probably has even more since then. So, love to everyone going through these disasters as the storm ripped through and the devastating earthquake took place. Some interesting news about consciousness. Tibetan Buddhist monks show slow decay process for the body after a lifetime of meditation. And the world's 6th busiest port remains shut off for several days in a row in China. This was an image of Grace and Fred as it was seen by satellite, as well as a third tropical system that was forming several days ago off of the coast of Haiti. And several others out in the ocean right now, out in Bermuda. Also, huge earth fissures once again have cracked the ground in Arizona, closing many roads. And this is an image out of British Columbia, where thousands have had to flee their homes as the sky turned apocalyptically blood red due to the gigantic flames from these multiple fires barreling towards communities. And during the Perseid meteor shower, we had 300% more fireballs than expected during a normal meteor shower. The outburst of 2021 was quite amazing. Now, the DHS, also known as the Department of Homeland Security, issued terrorist threats, national terrorism alerts ahead of 9/11 anniversary, and check out their threats that they listed to NBC Nightly News, which I reported on in a separate video. Really something. Interesting what they choose to target. And underwater, Fukutoku Akanoba volcano erupts strongly off of Japan. Videos and photos shown here on Twitter. And we remember that 6.2 earthquake that happened 6 days ago in Haiti. And around a week ago, passengers and plane pilots reporting a bright green UFO. Even the passengers recorded it, swooping through the clouds over Canada. What on earth is happening off of South Georgia and South Sandwich Islands? More than 15 big ones and 3 major 7.0 magnitude earthquakes and above in 12 hours. Some say that was a sign of a possible pole shift. The South Atlantic anomaly took place there. This was on August 13th, so that was an interesting phenomenon nonetheless. This was the heat wave back on August 12th, as hot and dry conditions continued once again for the 3rd or 4th time in a row. Temperatures 15 to 25 degrees above average in those areas. Meanwhile, now, cold and snow in the Midwest, early snow, and several other conditions continuing to persist. Lots of rain in the South. Tennessee experiencing quite a bit of rain. And we'll be back to 105 degrees real feel next week. Maybe even 110 here in our area. And this is an unusual scene, similar to The Birds of Alfred Hitchcock. A magpie attack took place and actually killed a baby as a magpie swooped down and attacked a vehicle. And Mount Etna reached record high levels since February. And a dangerous, unprecedented lightning strike hit and killed 500 sheep in Georgia. And this car turned into a giant submarine as it was swallowed by a giant sinkhole in Maryland. As a reminder, back on August 11th, a tsunami warning took place after a 7.2 earthquake hit Mindanao, Philippines. Sadly, 65 were burned alive as the blazes ravaged the forests, villages in Algeria, and more apocalyptic fire news took place from around the world starting on August 11th. And back on August 10th, the temperature record was recorded of 120 degrees in Tunisia, as temperature records of ferocious heat spread out of northern Africa and moved into southern Europe. And they're trying to say the collapse of cryptocurrencies could force a global reform of a new monetary system, which was in their plan to begin with. And I'll go ahead and end the video here with some biblical news. An amazing archaeological discovery. Evidence of the biblical earthquake has been possibly discovered in Jerusalem in the city of David. So I'll leave you with this news. Very interesting news. This has been a video compilation of various strange things or anomalous events happening in the world around us and outside of this world. So, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and leave your comments below. Links below to show support. Thank you all for watching. I'll continue with a part 2 as soon as possible. Peace.